Hello. Hi. Such an odd good tea time. I know, right? I'm testing out some times this week. You guys proved last night and night before, whatever that was, that you really like the late night chats that we have. 2 o'clock is an odd time, but we'll see what happens. You never stop doing what you do because of that stuff. You just do what you do because you feel led to do it. And so, I want to have this conversation about, as I wait for the stove to heat up so I can heat up my food, I am eating some guacamole that I made. This is almost gone. I am devouring this guac, okay? I gotta take my car to the dealership. Then I'm gonna go work out later. I went running this morning. I'm in beast mode. Let me tell you, how about this? When I work out twice a day, then I'll be really trying to eat something. It defeats the purpose, but not really. Anyway, here's the conversation. Hey, Kareem, what's up, Keisha? Here's the conversation. A lot of people be asking me, hey, Ricardo, Cindy Lou. A lot of people ask me about, like, they're like, oh, you do what you want to do. Like, how are you able to live like this? Oh my God, I have bills. Oh, I could do that if I didn't have kids. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the deal. There's so much I want to say. I should write a whole book about it. Do a whole webinar or something. I kind of did with Quit Your Day Job, but here's the thing about your life. It's yours. It is my life. Like Mariah Carey. It's my life. No stress, just fine. I'm leaving it all behind. Like, seriously, that's the way I live. And even before I knew that's what I was doing, that's the way I live. Like, I just don't like doing stuff I don't want to do. So I find a way to not do it. And I believe in having both. So there's things that I want, and I believe that I don't want to do that, but I want that. So how can I do both? How can I not do that and still have that? And the quality of your life is determined by the quality of questions. Like, there's assumptions that you're making about life. There is rules that you're following that don't serve you. Like, a lot of the rules that we follow, especially in the US, it's all for consumerism. It's all so that you can go to work and be an employee and blah, blah. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying is, we have been trained, we buy all this stuff and we have all this overhead. And so you can't live and do the way you want sometimes. Maybe you can, but the average person is trying to figure out, how do I get to that one day, right? And the one day will never come if you don't put a date on it. And it's not gonna appear to you with the perfect plan. So you've just got to figure out, what do I want? 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 I am always asking that question, honey. And guess what? When I don't know what I want, here's what the best thing to do is, what don't I want? Like, I just don't want this anymore. It doesn't serve me anymore. And you don't need to be mad at nobody. You don't need to be mad at your job. You don't need to be mad at nobody. It's just, this doesn't serve me anymore. Period. So now I'm excited because I can think about, what could I do? Like, what does serve me? What feels good right now? Like, some of you guys are working corporate and you want to do your own thing, right? Like, what does that look like? Dream. Some of you are not dreaming. Like, when is the date for the things that you desire? People keep saying, oh, one day I'll take a vacation. Set a freaking date and then work excitedly. Don't work with a grunt or a attitude. Get excited about working towards that date. What are the things I can do? What am I going to wear? Who's going with me? How am I going to feel? Like, begin to lean into that every single day. Like, you have to stop acting as if your life is in someone else's hands, because it's in your hands. And so I just want to encourage you guys today, to always be in tune with what do I want? What serves me? What serves me? What serves me? The more you serve yourself, the more amazing you can be to other people, the more you're not super stressed out. Even when things are happening, you're just chilling because it's just like, like you run your life. Like so many people we have these false, like people, for example, part of my audience is you're working corporate. Like, let's say you work in corporate or you're doing something that you have to do right now and you want to be doing your own thing, right? The funny thing is that you have security, something that's not secure. And so how about betting on you, loving and appreciating what you think is security? It's great. But at the end of the day, how many people do you know got their jobs snatched from them overnight? It happens all the time. So just because you have a day job doesn't mean you're safe. And just because you go be an entrepreneur doesn't mean you're going to win. And if I'm going to slave, I might as well slave for me because I love me that much. Right? And I don't want to die. I don't want to look back and go, dang, if I had gave myself at least 2 or 3 years, right? What's the worst that can happen? Ask yourself these questions. What's the worst that can happen? Like, what do I actually want? And then why do I think I can't have it? I posted that the other day. If you had to start over, what would you be doing? Like if you can wipe everything clean, and I do this, I literally live this. If you know me for any amount of time, the running joke with everybody's like, Keisha be out, Keisha be doing what she want, Keisha. And it seems so foreign to people. And I think what's funny is that it's foreign to think that you have to do it. Like I do what I want to do. I find a way, period. And you can too. It's not because I don't have children, because my children would be just like me, looking at you like, so why you ain't doing what you're doing? It's not because I don't have things that tie me down. Let me tell you something. Children are an expense. Children require your attention. Yes, I still have people that require my money and require my whatever. Like I still take care of things. But at the end of the day, it's a decision. Like, what do I want? In my brokest days, I was literally this way. Like, what do I want? Oh, that doesn't serve me anymore. Listen, let me tell you what that looked like back in the day. I remember when I was dating my ex and we were together and I was working corporate and I had just had enough. This lady she kept the boss. My boss was white, right? And she would call me and she would be like, little girl. And I said, let me tell you something. If you call me little girl one more time, and she just had this mean, everything was Keisha and little girl. I had to leave that job before I went to jail because this lady had some issues apparently she hadn't resolved, okay? And so they moved me because one day I had felt myself walking towards her. I didn't even realize I was walking towards her because she had said something crazy. So needless to say, I called, and told them that this was some black and white stuff and they had to move us around. And literally she had done that to so many other people. So anyway, they moved me. And I was happy with that. I actually got a raise because I was a stellar employee. Let's be clear. I did my job well. I loved, I hated it, but I loved I would never sign up for a job and then go to work mad because I took the job. Some of y'all at work, y'all know what little girl mean from back in them days. So that was a no-no. But anyway, fast forward, I forgive her. I forgave her in that moment. I forgave her in the moment. I had to stop myself because I was walking towards her. This is how hood I was. I didn't even know I was walking. I was walking towards her. The look on her face was like, and I was like, oh, she's looking at me because I look like I'm about to do something because I thought about doing something, but I'm going to go back to my desk and call corporate and have them remove me before I be up in the jail cell, okay? Happily. Waiting for somebody to pick me up. So anyway, fast forward, I get to the call center. I get a raise. I'm at this call center. I'm like, oh my God, I got a raise. What? So I'm chilling. I'm like really doing my thing at this job. And I'm like, I hate this. Like literally, I just had so much boiling. It felt like I was going crazy. It felt like the blood in my veins. It was just like, I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And so at the time, I don't think I stayed there for a couple weeks because I was like, this is not me. I don't know what is me. Like, I don't know what's next, but this ain't it. And I'm going to go nuts. And so I literally, at that time, ladies, that's why I don't understand. You got a man you laid up, and boo ain't, if he can't handle it, close your, get out the bed. Look. So I told my man at the time, I don't think that's cute, by the way. My grandma and them didn't raise me like that. You don't be laid up, boot up, nobody can't help. We need to be bringing stuff to the table. But anyways, that's another, maybe you down for the struggle. My point is, at that time, what it looked like of me knowing what I wanted is me knowing what I didn't want. And so I said, I'm quitting. And it was so funny because my boyfriend picked me up from work and I said, hey, I'm going to quit my job. He was like, okay. I said, are you going to pay my rent? And he was like, sure. And I was like, quit. And then that was it. And that was my last time working corporate. Now, everybody don't got to look there when somebody can pay their bills. Again, I don't know what your legs is open for. You laid up. That's real facts. That's real facts. Take it how you want it. But anyway, at that time, that was my way out. So I then did not just quit so I can be laid up and boot up. Let's be clear. I quit and I was like, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to be my own boss. And so I started doing all kind of stuff. I signed up for Mary Kay. That's when I started studying mobile applications. That's when I went to broadcasting school. Then I went to beauty school. Then I went to all this stuff. I started doing some of everything. Okay. I was figuring it out. And I gave myself permission to play. This is what I think I want right now. I know that I have the gift of talking and I love being on camera. I love playing with cameras. I love, technology. So I'm going to go to broadcasting school. That felt good for me then, right? And then when I got out, I was still doing all this hair. Oh, mind you, straight out of an abusive relationship. I didn't even know you could have PTS, whatever it's called. So I'm dealing with all of that as well. I was still paranoid. I was still having nightmares. I was still all of this stuff. But I was determined to make my own money. And I was tired of being broke. Just because dude paid my rent don't mean nothing. I'm still going to make my own money. Okay. And I gave myself permission. So, and this is a real story. So you can judge it how you want, right? But the reality is I always didn't wait for something to change. Corporate wasn't going to change. Corporate is corporate. And you always hear people talk about the same stuff about corporate. And my thing is, why are we talking about it? Because we already know in the Black community, especially, you hear the same stories. It's normal. That's what happens in corporate. Not all corporate, but the majority, it's what happens. So why do you expect something different? You're going there with an expectation instead of designing your own life. Hello, somebody. So here's what I realized after listening and talking to a lot of people all these years. Is like, people are scared to style their life. Style your life. Just like I style makeup and hair, I style my life. That's it. Like, what do I want? You have to be willing to ask yourself all the time in a relationship, for your body, for your spirituality, and at your job. If you're the boss of your job, right? Because at the end of the day, even if you're booth renting, all the beauty professionals that follow me, okay, you're still the employee of the business. You're still the employee. When I was doing hair, it might have been my business, but I was the employee standing up every day doing all this stuff. Back hurt, knees hurt, tired. This is not what I want no more. I love this industry, but this isn't what I want. So now let me have fun figuring out how else I want to play. You guys, you have to be willing to step out and do something, because you're going to get an answer of some sort, and it's going to just lead you. Trust that everything is going to work out for you. You are not perfect. Stop acting like you're some super sinner and you're turning away from God. That doesn't make sense. God is inside of you. Literally, your belief level and your relationship with God is what helps your life grow on the outside. So you have to turn within. You have to stop acting like something is outside of you and one day it'll have mercy and then everything is going to happen. That doesn't make any sense, because faith without works. Works is you, the human, go do something. Do something. What do you want to do? Everybody's looking and trying to figure it out. I'm going to follow her and see what she's doing. Just ask, right? And then also, it don't even be that complicated half the time. Ain't nothing not on Google. With my extra incorrect English. Music, you go, girl. Hey, my job hasn't served my spirit for a few years. I need to put a date on it. Put a date on it. Like, I'm just saying, people put faith in jobs. Too many people put faith in jobs when you just as wide open as the next guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I realize that it's all in your head. Everything is in our head. Nothing is as hard as you think. When you have to do something, all of a sudden you know how to do it. But when you're comfortable and you're used to the discomfort, you're used to complaining about how much you hate your job. You're used to complaining about one day you're going to get this, one day you're going to get, I don't understand that kind of stuff. If I want something, listen, I'm like Beyonce. And I'm not like Beyonce, but I relate to the lyric. See it, I want it. I work hard, I own it. Like, that's it. That's the only way of living I would ever want to follow. If I see something and I want it, I'm going to work hard at it, no matter what. The end. So, here's the thing. The question you want to ask yourself is, what do you want? Stop playing to my pastor say that, Charlene. Yo, I'm snacking. I don't care. I'm hungry. The oven heating up. Do you know that microwaves are illegal in some countries? Yeah, us Americans got the cancer machine right there. So, Anyway, I'm gonna heat my food up in the stove like my daddy taught me. But the moral of the story is, ask yourself, what do you actually want? What do I actually want? And when I say actually, I say that because a lot of times it's easy to, my friends make $1 million a month. You know what I'm saying? $500,000 a month. It's easy for me to start trying to line up with them when they work so stressful a lot of times. I'll be like, I don't want that. So I looked at, how can I travel, pay for stuff my kids want, pay for my parents want, and do what I want, and still have freedom and time and things that don't match that. Now every now and then you gotta do something you don't want to do. You gotta stay up late, you gotta get up early, you gotta go somewhere and do some things. But the way that I look at my life, what is it like that I desire to live? What do I actually want? I want to be able to, at the drop of a dime, go anywhere. Okay, great. Knowing that is a starting point. Hey, Roberta. Knowing that is a starting point. Being willing to lay everything out on the table and get down and dirty. I don't know how many people I have told, put everything on the table and just to move some stuff around. If you don't pay $2,700 rent, that's 2 whole other trips you can take. Hell, every month. Right? And pay $500 at your homie house. I did that. So a lot of times you're looking at social media, and social media amplifies everything. It's one thing, I remember when I was growing up, you look at the church girls, like when I was growing up, we had, y'all used to put them socks and around your ankles. Them socks be having all them designs and stuff, and it was so pretty. And my mama didn't ever buy me the good kind. She always thought it was a cheap kind. And so all the other church girls had the really pretty socks. And I used to be like, I didn't ever have the pretty socks. I felt the way about that. And so I would compare myself. And it was like I was never really good enough to have the nice stuff. We didn't have enough money to go out to eat. Everybody, y'all know black church, after church, go eat. We didn't go eat. Now, people would invite me. So I'm lucky because I always get invited and somebody would buy my food. So then I developed this thing where people love me having me around. I could be around the fancy places to go eat, but I just couldn't afford it. Like, right? All these rules are being developed. It's the same thing when you're trying to leave your job. So many of you guys, instead of just looking at the skill sets that the job gave you, you've just associated yourself with the title, I am not this and I am not that and I am this. And so you feel stuck because you ain't that. You are you. You are your first and last name, the end. That's who you are. And you're multifaceted and you're a creator. And a lot of times we just fall into the world trap because that's just, it serves us. It gets us to the point to where we are today. But a lot of times the frustration is because you're not really being truthful about what you want. Ladies, how many times you've been with somebody and you're like, I don't want him, but I'm going to kick it with him until somebody else come. Like, that's such a waste. I know from experience, when I look back, that was a waste of my time. That was such a waste of my energy. Like, I could have been reading a book. Like, that's more exciting than giving my energy away, right? And that's when you start to value yourself and really look at all the things. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And a lot of people keep saying they don't know. Yes, you do. A lot of times we have shame in what we want, right? Because maybe you're the first in your family to want something like that. Or maybe you feel like it's just not possible because you don't know nobody that's done that. But I'm just here to remind you guys, like, whatever you're thinking about you want to do, there's a way to do it. There's just a way. And the way it works is that you have to be willing to start first. But we're so busy in our heads with all of this confusion and long-term planning that you can't even count on anyway. And it's like, listen, just start with what you think will get you towards that goal. But first, you got to know what it is, okay? You know you don't want to work your corporate job. What do you see yourself doing? Like, how about that? What do you actually see yourself doing? What do you actually see yourself doing? And then what is one thing that you can do to get you there? You know, and be willing to take the risk. Be willing to look crazy. Be willing to be made fun of. Like, you have to be willing to jump. That's why I got the song, Act Like a Success. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's acting like whatever you're seeking, you become that before it ever happens. That's faith. Okay? Act like a success and think like a success. In order to become the best, you gotta jump, even if you're nervous. It's your turn, boo. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Like, nothing's gonna change. Every day you wake up looking for something to change, hoping that an opportunity comes. You're not even gonna be prepared for the opportunity. Come on now, shoot. What we doing? I have so many messages. If you text me, I'm gonna get you all these messages. You guys, I keep my ringer off. You never get up to done with your phone ringing all the damn time. And everybody wants their thing to be urgent. Nothing's urgent in my world. My mom and dad okay? Don't worry about it. Nothing else. Let me see what y'all saying. I'm sorry I'm smacking y'all. Let me tell you something. I make the best guacamole. Oh my gosh, the best. Tomatoes and onions and lime and garlic, salt and pepper, fresh avocados. Y'all not ready? Y'all are not ready for this here. Because this right here makes slap your mouth. Anyway, and now the lime juice, you got to use the fresh limes. Gotta roll them. And just the next day, just put some more lime, wake it up. So what I was saying was, it's up to you. Girl, you preach it. I'm learning so much from your course and your boldness. I'm designing my life. You're so free. So awesome. I love this. What do you want? Yes, Charlene. What course did you get? And so what's funny is, I take my own advice to you guys. I literally am always looking at, what do I want now? Like, that's always my next question. To a fault, because sometimes I look back and I'm like, dang, I forgot I did that. I could have been like leveraging that. I forgot because I moved so fast. And, I never finished my story about the church girl. The point is, it's one thing when you can look at your church friend and you comparing yourself and you're like, her church socks are better than mine. When you're on the internet, you're on Instagram, and you're comparing yourself to all these people you don't even know, and you're like, oh my God, their life is so amazing. Now you have a whole nother layer of self-hate. And not that you hate yourself, you're just hating on your life. You become the hater. That's crazy. The internet make you be the hater. People posting about haters. You the hater. You hate on yourself the most. You start looking at somebody's Instagram post, you're like, man, I'm fat. Man, I'm broke. Man, I don't take no trips. Man, look at my nose. It don't even look right. You're hating on yourself. You done became the hater. Girl, you preaching. Oh, I said, thank you. That's why I keep tuning in to you. So one day it will stick and I'll be taking the risk and I'm a major procrastinator. And be careful if I am. I'm a major procrastinator is a definite statement. No. I am so excited about taking action. I'm so excited about taking action. I love you, girl. Chad says, plant your seeds, fertilize, water them, watch them grow. Exactly, Chad. Gwen, my angel, says, speak to me. Glennon says, I'm going to get some avocados. Get some, girl. Let me know how it turned out. This right here. I thought it was online course magic. Yay. I love it. YouTube, never been. Adrian says, never been like that. Never been like what? Priscilla says, hello. What do I want? Great question. Go get it. Exactly. Just checking in. What's up, Monique? Nalula. Yeah, but you guys, you have to set dates and stuff. Like, let's start thinking out loud. Nalula, what do you want next? Priscilla, what do you want next? Bella, what do you want next? Easy Slick, what do you want? What's up? What y'all want to do? That's how you got to think about it. This morning, I was like, oh, I want my podcast next. And I'm thinking about all my different, I have so many courses. And I want to condense them all. So I was just thinking of what does that look like? What does that look like? How do I want this to fit my life? Where am I going? What kind of time do I want? What kind of income do I want? What does my audience want? How do we make this fit? What do I want? And I realized I do that. That's how I do any and everything. It just starts with what I want. What do I have? Where am I now? Where do I want to go? And then we just close the gap. Before I ever knew this was like a formula, I just moved. It's intuitive. God, you already designed for all of this stuff, man. You really are. You really are. It's just up to you. Papa Dose. Cindy Lou is writing a new book. What else do you guys want? Like, when I posted that video yesterday, I posted a post, and everybody was saying stuff like it was so unattainable, and it was all attainable. I was like, all that stuff can be done. The question is, why you're not doing it? And listen, I take my own advice. When I'm not doing something, I just look at, okay, why? And I realize I need more publicity on my brand. And I'm like, oh, so I need to do certain things. Why haven't I done them? What are the beliefs that I can finally just go and call out and be done with? Because those beliefs are not true. And I'm about to do the dang thing and keep going. So these are crab fingers, claws. Anyway, so let me not waste that everywhere. So yeah, you just have to look at the fact that, okay, what is it that I want now? It's a lot of food. Jesus. I ain't gonna eat all this. Oh well. What do I want? What do I want? That's really the moral of the story. And then you have to look at, what do you think is stopping you? Because we all have some story of why things haven't worked out. We all have some story. And so we get to just literally dispel the myth. Who daddy taught y'all? Did y'all mom and dad teach y'all put a little water in y'all food when I reheat it? Wake it up a little bit. So yeah, like this in here. That got that going. But yeah, y'all, it's really like, it's not hard as you think. What's tough is getting out of our own way. What's tough is believing that we're worth whatever we desire. Stop questioning it. Stop thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna look crazy. I'm gonna fail. Because even if you say I'm gonna fail, you know what sucks is the regret you feel every day for not doing what you. So that's still failing. It's like, if you get to the end of your life and you didn't do it, you still failed and you never started. So you don't even know if you was gonna win. So we know that's not real. And we've heard this. So I just want you guys to know that you're worthy of whatever. Foot cramp. Oh gosh, you guys. Oh gosh, that hurt. Oh, a foot cramp. Oh my Jesus. And I've been drinking a lot of water. What the heck? Do you guys ever get those? Oh gosh, that hurt. That was a whole foot cramp. Jesus, help the feet, Jesus. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Hey, Shakisha. I'm ashamed to say, but I'm still wanting to do a salon suite. I'm still wanting to do a salon. What is there shame for? Traveling, girlfriend time, more energy. You don't have a salon suite? Oh, because that was what. Okay. So again, what's stopping you? Let me tell you guys, a lot of times we stop ourselves because we just didn't put a real plan. We need a hard plan in place. Like, what is the plan to get the salon suite? When will you get it? A lot of stylists call me. They be like so scared to leave their, oh, somebody just bought. Hey, y'all. Oh, yeah, you guys. This is on sale still for a limited time. So if you know that you want a YouTube channel, if you know that you want to put yourself on Instagram, plan your income, create business cards, create websites, create sales flyers to help promote your business. This is like an amazing marketing toolkit. Like seriously, all of the things that support you with your 100K plus beauty business. At the end of the day, any business this works for because I'm no longer like behind the chair. But at the end of the day, these skill sets, oh, this is amazing. Giving you timing on your service delivery, amazing. This is just the workbook that goes along with all of the videos. Some of the videos are an hour, some of the videos are 20 minutes. It just depends on which class, but they're bundled up classes that you can get for $47. A ton of classes, you guys. And I'm gonna add some stuff too, because I just got some ideas. So get it while you can for $47 is at LakeishaMichelle.com. Anyway, this is just the workbook. The videos come with it as well. So just know that the workbook, you're buying a digital course, which is like a bundle of 12 classes. And then those workbooks are in each class. So exciting. But anyway, just decide what you want. So let's just take a deep breath and think about it. Because at the end of the day, you truly know it is at the core of your soul. It is at the center of your heart. And you can just relax and just own whatever it is that you think you want. Don't worry about how you're going to get it. Don't worry about who's going to talk about you. Don't worry about what you don't have right now, who you think you're not. A lot of times we're stopping because we just keep thinking about who we think we're not. I'm not this type of person, so then I can't. That is stopping you. The children of Israel were always thinking about who they thought they were not. They were like, we are slaves. Because they had been slaves for so long, that's what they related to. I love the story of Moses. I've studied that story for so long, and I always keep getting more and more revelation. The story just keeps coming alive to me. The Bible is living, breathing word. I love it. I love it. That's why it's our daily bread, because when you turn to it, it will literally bless your soul. And then those stories and those nudges will guide your heart in these decisions that we have to make. And so you have to think, what do I want? What's in my heart that keeps coming to me? God, show me. God, show me. Touch your heart. God, show me my next plan. Show me my next step. Show me just something to do. Some of you guys, the beginning is just God wants you to do something. It's going to be something that got nothing to do with your future. But because you did it, you showed faith that you're trusting, and it's blindly and it's boldly. And you're going to be led to your next step after that. So you have to be committed. You can't be conditional. Your desires, you don't want to be conditional. You don't want to be like, I will do this if this happens this way. So then none of that stuff works. Like, you have to just know what you want. And it's not going to be easy 24/7. Like, the more money you make, the more, and if you still have money mistakes and habits, literally I'm still cleaning up stuff that were mental breakdowns. That's why I'm always talking to you guys about what I've learned, not because I'm above you, but because, don't do that. It's going to cost you so much money and stress that you could just totally chill out with and just be clear about what you want. Focus on that. It's just like when you know you want a certain car. Let's say you're getting ready to buy a car. You already know once you see that car, you're going to see it everywhere. You never saw that car before as much as you see it because your mind, everything, energy, it's all vibration. So you're always attracting something. You are not just a victim of what's happening to you. Just because you're born broke don't mean that you get to be broke forever. How many get rich stories do we see of people just self-made million and billionaires? Cindy Lou's writing a new book. Simone is working on a YouTube channel. What I Want to Say, Teach, Sell. I love it. And at the beginning of your YouTube channel, you guys, the reality is sometimes you don't know what you want to, like, just start posting about what you think you want, right? Whatever comes to you. And then you're going to naturally develop into whatever is. So for example, if I actually was looking for something today and I had to look at the beginning of my YouTube channel, and I, at the beginning was like, I like music, I like hair, I'm a hair, I like makeup. So I don't know what I'm going to post. That's what I said. And I just started posting whatever. Like, I don't know. I was just sharing my thoughts. Very country. I'm still country, but it was just a mess. But it's what I felt. And when I really look back at it, I'm still doing the same thing. I have a makeup course for sale. I teach beauty professionals. I literally am still teaching, doing all the stuff. I still sing. I perform at live events. I'm still the same person. It's just evolved because the more I believe in myself. I also see moments on my YouTube channel where I didn't stick things through and I didn't think anyone would support it the way I wanted it to, like so-and-so. So then I would just kind of graze on it and keep going. And so it's all about the more you believe. What is that? By thy works, by thy faith. What's that scripture? Hold on. By thy words, or is it faith? By thy words are you justified? No, that's not the scripture I want. Everything, all these things be adding unto you. What is that scripture? Let me see. Let me see, y'all. Let me see if this is it. Don't be anxious. I love that scripture. Don't worry about anything. What shall I eat? What should we drink? What should we wear? I love that scripture. Matthew just got your whole life. Listen, Matthew chapter 6. Really, because I started first. 6 and then verse 20 on down, it really gets your whole life. I was trying to find this scripture, but the point is, you get things according to your faith. Okay, everybody's trying to get somewhere in life, but you have to believe that you can get there, and you have to. So the level of belief is what you see, and what you have manifested so far is what you believe you can have. Come on, somebody. What you have manifested so far is what you believe you can have. I'm going to take ownership of that as well. I hope you do. Listen, this is so interesting when you really just look at what I have manifested so far is what I believe I can have. And so the more I develop belief in myself, like understand belief in yourself is belief in God. And when people used to say that, we were raised where it was like, don't you say that. That's like belief. That's saying that you are God. I'm sorry. God is in me. Like if God loves me unconditionally, if God has fully equipped me, then I am to believe that and I am to act accordingly. I need to act like my Father's a king. And so there's a certain way I am to walk and talk and to continually grow. And yes, I can be free. If Jesus walked around and he saw people healed, he didn't see their brokenness. He saw them healed, whether they believed it or not. And guess what he said? Do you believe? And it was Jesus himself, like working the miracles. Do you believe? What were they believing in? Jesus? No, they had to believe in God. Like, do you believe that you can be healed from something, from a being greater than you, who loves you? And doesn't matter where you come from, what you got, who said what, who kicked you out, who you hurt. None of that matters. God's love is unconditional. And so when you think about that, it's like, Lord, my only job is to keep having more and more faith. And oh, by the way, faith comes with trials. You have to go through something in order to grow your faith. But you go through that knowing that God is your sword and that God will equip you. And so it's not bad to your belief. It's totally about the belief. Because if you don't have faith in yourself, what are you saying about God? We are here to prove God. We are here to unleash everything that was poured inside of us. Everything that you've been through has equipped you for now. So whatever you're facing, you're already ready for it. And it's like everything that you have in the desires of your heart, at the very core, the things that you wish you could do, you can do it. Like you can. Like there's just no, there's just no reason that you can't. It's just, and everything is here. That's why we have the Good Tea Mindset School. Nobody wants to study mindset. They just want to get the stuff. You can't get the stuff without looking at your belief level, your faith. And I would hope that you would keep God at the center of everything you do and develop that relationship. Literally, like when I'm on an audition by myself and no cameras are on, y'all don't know what I'm doing, I'm in secret auditions. When I'm doing that, guess who it is, boo? Me and God. I'm talking to God in my heart. Lord, like, oh my, I'm freaking out. I'm nervous. I don't know. And I have to keep reminding myself of the word. I have to keep, just being honest and I'm having a conversation with God. Like I'm praying without ceasing. And in those moments, I can feel the spirit. I can feel messages that I know are not from me. You naturally will do things to protect yourself. Protecting yourself looks like sabotaging a relationship. Protecting yourself looks like me sabotaging the audition or acting like I don't need it anyway because I'm already popping, something like that. That's ego, right? No, like the relationship with God is so important. And my point is, like, whatever you set out to do, you literally can do it. And you get all these things added unto you according to your belief. And you have to believe that I am worthy. I am good enough. I can have this. I can do this. I can be this. In you, I move. I have my being. Like, what? That's amazing. So what you think about when something happens. Mothers, if somebody try to take your child, you're going to turn into the Incredible Hulk. Period. And you might be somebody that never got in a fight, but you're going to go try to figure it out. You might not have never killed nobody, but today you're ready to stab, kill, and slit throats, right? Why? Because now you have to. And so you want to put yourself in a position. Even when I was running this morning, I was like, man, I'm exhausted because it's a difference from running on a treadmill and running outside. And I was like, man, I'm tired. I didn't get enough sleep. And I was just running. I'm like, shut up with all those thoughts of why this isn't going well for you. You need to still hit your number. You need to still stay dedicated. And then I was like, why do I do this? Like, I don't need to work out. And then it's like, because I want to be the best at what? This is the conversation I'm having to myself. I just want to be the best version of myself. I want to feel good. I want to be, this just sets the tone for how I approach other things. Like, I want this, right? And this is my temple, so it's my job to manage it. So all of this stuff, you guys, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't come without the sweat from the workout. Does that make sense, you guys? Hopefully that makes sense. Let me read the comments. Carol says, preach the gospel. My angel is raising her hands. Gwen is my angel, you guys. She's my real life angel. I want to become a keto and health coach. So what's stopping you? I really be trying to figure out what is stopping people. I should do a whole boot camp of this. I need to do something where people like you go in this whole circuit and we just you got a certain amount of days to kick off whatever it is that you want to do. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? I should do a boot camp like this. I've done it before and I paid like 10 G's for it. So not that it would be 10 G's for you guys, but I'm just saying when I look back, it was just like the accountability and the declarations and the power of the group, everybody just setting out to do something that they put a milestone on. There was a date to it. There was a number attached. And then they did everything they could. It wasn't easy. You were freaking out. But as a group, we just got it done and we just made so many things happen. That kind of stuff is powerful. You are who you hang around. If the people around you aren't trying to accomplish nothing, ciao, bye. Speak to me. I'm going to get me some avocados. I'm writing a new book, working on a YouTube channel. I want to become a keto and health coach. So what's stopping you? You can do that tomorrow. You can make flyers tonight and already start. Hello, I teach you how to make flyers. You can literally create a whole YouTube channel where you're giving away keto and health coach information, which is what I teach you in my course. But this is $47 on LakeishaMichelle.com. So you can start your YouTube channel and set it up so that people can actually find you. I teach you how. And then and then you get to ask questions. So in the membership area, any questions you have, you just ask, right? And then I can get back to you. But this is the first class. And then the next class is creating sales flyers. So if you want to be a keto and health coach, you need to be found on Google. Because if I go search Google right now and say keto diet, I don't know what I would type because I don't even know why I would type that. But let me see what videos pop up. Top stories, the do's and don'ts of the keto diet. Wait, these are all videos you can do. What can I eat on keto? Is it safe to do keto? These are all videos. Do you need to be on YouTube? Hecky to the yesy. Okay, and then what you want to do is make you some flyers. Okay, and I don't know why people sleep on the old school method of going around and passing out flyers. I know we don't like rejection. Boo hoo. At the end of the day, you need to be making these flyers and you want to post them on social media and you want to go out to different businesses. So I teach you my methods on how I use flyers like this one. I made this. The way I made this is in this actual class, right? Oh, that's the business card one. So this class is pretty freaking awesome because it teaches you. And since you want to be a health coach, you can use this strategy to actually start getting it done. Real ways to achieve goals. Booyah! This is how I do stuff, right? And so I give you my secret sauce. This is my secret sauce. And all of this you get for one price of $47. And these all come with a video lesson. So this is just the workbooks that go with each video lesson. You can get this at LaKeishaMichelle.com, you guys. LaKeishaMichelle.com. And it's a bundle of classes. So you pick the one that fits you. Some of you guys are going to buy it for one of the classes. Some of you guys need all of the classes. It's $47. It's a no-brainer. Or by your words you justify, by your words you be condemned. Yep. It's about putting the kingdom first. Love that one too. They're both good. By your works. Yeah, by your word. I have a question. I have my spouse that is always negative. How can I say, am I positive and push on? You do. You literally just do. And you don't respond. Don't ever respond to negativity. Only respond in love. Love corrects, love changes things. And so when things irritate you, you have to disassociate. You got to know that a lot of times when you're changing, it makes the other party, makes them feel like, man, why are they changing? Well, what's wrong with me? So instead of them saying what's wrong with me, because that's like too much like right, they're going to be like, why are you acting different? Or why you always trying to be positive and you was over there saying whatever. You have to and don't make them feel bad for where they are, right? And you just have to love people where they are and be completely complete in where you're going. And then communicate where you're going. Communicate your goals. This is what I want to do. A lot of times in partnerships, some parts of the goal you want to keep quiet. Like certain numbers I would never say around people that I love because it's unrealistic to them. Because it's like, what? So that would make them feel, that's pointless, right? So you know your partner. There's things I don't know that I can't speak to, but I do know that we're supposed to love people where they are. And if that's your spouse, then, you guys are connected. So how about coming together? And like one thing that Lisa Nichols taught me years ago, and I think is so amazing. And when it comes to any relationship, you guys, is having a time where like every 4 to 6 weeks you are meeting with your partner. And I think it should be like every 2 weeks, every Sunday or something, because time goes by and somebody mad about something that you didn't even pay attention to, but you're literally giving numbers in every category: money, love, and all of that, right? And so you're like, how was our love this week? If you're in a relationship, that's your spouse, y'all need to be checking on, is the bedroom tight? A lot of times things happen. You guys have that's the situation. So did you do that right? You know what I'm saying? What can I do better? What's my number out of 1 to 10? What would I get this week, right? What could I have done to make it better? What did you enjoy? Like, and I'm not just talking about the bedroom. This is about love. Like, there's the bedroom part, but then there's the other part of just communication. Like, did I hear you? Was there something I did that like turned you off? Like you felt like I was ignoring you, right? It is lifetime access to this, you guys. It was originally called 12 Days, 12 Classes because there's 12 classes in there. I'm going to actually add more classes. So everybody who's in there already, if you already got this, you're going to get the updates as well as people who buy. Right now it's $47. And at first everybody paid $98. So, and it was like one of my most popular classes. People loved it. In a couple days, and it was like $7,400 just from this. And I literally have so many messages, people going, dang, I needed all of this. Especially if you're a beauty professional. The boot camp is a great idea. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A small boot camp, like 20, 25 people, no more than that. Because you gotta be able to manage. If you're interested in that, put interested in below. If you want to like jumpstart into something and you know you need help and you know you want to just like be in a group of people that are all working towards a goal. Y'all know I love working in 90-day increments. Read the book, The 12-Week Year. It's pretty awesome. I paid a lot of money and then I realized all these resources was out here. Be resourceful. Okay. I just went around 7 topics. Oh, the number thing. Yes. Make sure you're talking to your spouse and you're like looking at money. Like, how was our money habits this week? You know, on a level of 1 to whatever, what did we spend? Did we overspend? Were we just frivolous? Did we invest? Did we save? Like, how do we feel? What do we want to create? You know, just communication, you guys. Actually sitting down and talking and growing together. It's a relationship. You know, you have to love that person. And they have to have their own personal development. You got to have your own, you know, sharing and bringing them into what you're learning, you know. I want to set people free to own being boldly who they want to be. And the thing about it is like, the only thing that comes to my brain is like, what's stopping you? What makes you stop? Fear is very crippling. I tell you, I know it all too well. Fear is very crippling. Like I'm telling you, when I was in an abusive relationship, one of my biggest thoughts about fear is when the door was open the night that the guy broke into my house. He was in a closet when I came home and I'm opening my house door. He pops out the closet. He looks like he's on something and he is just violent. And I remember he ran out the house and the door was open. And I just looked at the door. And I remember looking at the door, just waiting for him to come back and just do whatever violent thing he was going to do. And in that moment, it was just like I couldn't move. Fear is literally crippling, you know, in a situation like that. But then also when you want to speak up, women, when you want to speak up, maybe a guy says something that you're not okay with and you want to speak up, but you feel like you can't, you know, or maybe in a relationship. I've had moments where in a relationship, there's so much I want to say, but it's crippling. It's painful. I'm scared of the rejection or I'm scared of whatever. You guys, fear is crippling, but you have to give fear permission to get in the back seat. And even though it's there, you say, oh, okay, good. It's here. It's an indicator. What is this telling me? Okay, I'm afraid of rejection. I know that this is a situation I'm going into where I possibly could be rejected. But at the end of the day, what does that mean about me? Nothing. I'm still amazing. I am still a child of God. I am still vibrant. I am still positive. I am still valuable. I am still worthy. And so I'm going to go for it and trust and know that I am in God's hands. One of my favorite songs as a kid. We got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Like, even though that's a song we sung at the daycare when I was working at a daycare. When you really think about it, like God's got you in his hands, period. Even when it looks a little rocky and a little whatever, God's got you. Potassium. I just had banana. What does your shirt say? Own your obsession. Tiny made this shirt for me. I want freedom. I'm preparing to retire early, June 19th, 2021. Building my brand. I want 100 online students after learning your info by June 20. Great. Those are very, very tangible. I love that. I love that. Set a date in June 2020. I love that. You have a lot of time to get 100 people too. And I would use the method offline. I would just go get in front of the audiences with your ideal person and just go start speaking and teaching. Sometimes we get speaking like we need to be some big published speaker. And it's like, no, go get in front of people who want to learn what you know how to do. Teach them for free. And at the end, say, anybody want to be in my group? I only have 100 slots and I'm going to go speak at 20 more engagements. And so between now and then, it's going to be 100 slots filled. I would love to have you come to the back. So I'm going to give you the details. That's it. Epiphany thought. We get to choose what traits we focus on. We can become who we want to be. Come on. We can become who we want to be. Yes, yes. Go on now and be a bold you. Come on, Cindy Lou. Hey, honey, sugar pop on. I look at everyone else talk about entrepreneurship. They are just catching up to what you have been teaching. Would love for you to come by Big Mike's in Duncanville. Oh, you're in Dallas. To give myself and business partners to expand. Let me know. DM me. Let me know. Let me know. Just send me a message. So Let me look at the comments again. I love you guys. So by the way, if you're still watching, this is Pastor Say That. Charlene, you playing. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Preach the gospel. I love y'all, man. I love God. I can't help but talk about it. My husband has an invention he's been trying to get out there for years. Yeah, like the whole thing is like, I mean, I'm working on, I have about $8,300 left to put into my invention. And then after that, if it tanks, it tanks. All that money will be in the drain, right? But it's just what you do because you want to get it out there. And so the way that I'm going to get it out there is I'm going to be at all kind of hair shows. I'm going to be, am I burning my food? I'm going to be everywhere. I'm going to be everywhere, you guys. And you will never not know about the product. I mean, it's all old school marketing. Ooh, look at that. Old school marketing is powerful. People be sleeping on it, and I be loving it. Because you just go direct to consumer. You let them know how they can benefit. Depending on the product that he has, he can even be online. I mean, there's just so much value. Wow, this looks amazing. So, yeah. Going hard by your hand. So, you guys, this book helps out with a lot of marketing type stuff. I mean, this wasn't a video about my marketing stuff, but I'm happy to tell you guys about it because if I don't tell you about it, how you gonna know? In the meantime, I'm gonna do a little jump start. Maybe we'll go. What am I gonna call this group? I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it jump start. I think. Yep, I think I'm gonna call it jump start. Still hot. Anyway. Look at Courtney. Courtney said she started her YouTube channel. That was a crab shell. She started her YouTube channel after watching the video last night. Yay! So Courtney was able to start her YouTube channel right away. Boom, that's done. Because remember what I told y'all, the real work happens when you got to start putting the videos on the channel. Okay. You just made me go search my biz, and I realized my business didn't pop up in the Natural Hair Albany GA search. I fixed that really quick with my Google business. Get it, boo. And your YouTube channel is going to fix that as well. Because you can make 40 videos with that title, and you'll dominate that area. I dare you. On the next 90 days. Woo! In the next 90 days, I dare you. Triple double dirty dog dare you to make 40 videos. And people start freaking out. 40, oh my God. It's like, first of all, if they're 1 minute, what's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? So 5 of those videos, you could do a certain amount of videos each. You could do a certain amount of hairstyling videos, a certain amount of salon testimonials. You can do a certain amount of picture videos versus like actual videos. You can go on your Instagram and find all your old pictures and make 5 videos out of that. So much you can do. Bet I will. Good. Total domination. Yes, I love it. Taking action, Courtney. That's what I'm talking about. Getting the patent, everything costs. That's money mindset. Woo. Woo. Okay. Hey, Bernita. Y'all my old client. I think that's my old client. Or maybe it's not. No, it's not. No, that's no, it's not. It's Benita. Oh, I remember your name too, though. Love you, boo. Nalula. We need to put some dates on what you're talking about. Because it is overdue. I so need this talk. Good. Yes, you get lifetime access to this. You totally get lifetime access. My honey's calling. I just started my beauty business after the hospital. I worked for clothes. It's hard work, but worth it. Yeah. I think the beauty business can trick you. The beauty business can make you think that, you're going to get your license and then, oh my God. Woo. It's hard. Because it's very exciting. It's very exciting, you guys. To get your salon suite. It's crab shells, you guys. It's so exciting to get your salon suite and buy products and all that stuff. And then you look up, you spent a lot of money before you've actually focused on clientele building. That's why I always say get good at one thing. In the beginning, you're going to be like, well, I need to know how to do everything because everybody's going to walk in the door. But what happens is in 6 months, you're known for that one thing. And so you're popping for that one thing. Everything takes time. So give yourself time. Look at what your expectations are huge. And I just think that the beauty industry doesn't properly prepare people and what they should be expecting when they go in. And so then we go in with these false expectations, and then you're frustrated, and then you blame the clientele and all that kind of stuff. And none of that is actually true. There's clients everywhere for everybody. There are clients everywhere for everyone. Young girls and women empowerment on leadership and beauty inside out. I love it. So women empowerment. And the thing about empowering is I think people should attach what you're empowered. Like there's typically, when you're empowering someone, it's to do something. Like most people follow me because I give them the inspiration, the motivation, the how-to, so they can finally start fill in the blank, whatever. Start putting on makeup, start teaching an online class, start doing hair, start making money online. So I'm a connector, I'm a starter, right? So everything is empowerment, attached a tangible thing to that. I'm looking at y'all comments. If y'all hear all that banging, I guess they doing the trash or something. Good to see you, Taylor. You are amazing. Good stuff. Thank you. I probably got 20 1-minute videos in my phone right now. Boom. And then take time and edit them. Make sure they have call to actions. Your videos need to have call to actions. Like all your videos need to tell people what to do next. So many people post videos, they got nothing to do with nothing. Nobody knows where to go. And then you're like, they don't work. They do work. You just didn't tag them and proper them title. People need to find them as a result of searching Google, but you also need to give them something to do. So it needs to be a strategy. I tell every hairdresser, makeup artist, go look at my old videos. It does take you, go look at my YouTube channel, scroll all the way back to 2013, 2014. But I'm just saying, 2012, it's worth it because you can just do, those videos were not super produced. So all of that stuff that you think you need to have a ring light, I didn't have no ring light back then. And I just made a ton of videos every time somebody got their hair done. At night, before I went to bed, I made 2 or 3 videos every night until my phone was off the hook. Are you committed to blow up your block? This toolkit will help you blow up your block. If you need to make flyers for your speaking engagement, if you need to make flyers for your Instagram, if you need to make, sales pages. Covers for a booklet, all that stuff is done. Tell them to book their appointments online. Yep. And go watch my videos and do it exactly how I did it. All weekend into this week, even this morning, somebody was texting me. People want their hair done. They find me on YouTube. I'm like, I ain't posted a video. Googlers be searching. They spend more time. They do more research. They've already convinced themselves that you're the one by the time before they ever came to you. So YouTube doesn't have to work for you. This class is at LakeishaMichelle.com. It's $47. This is the workbook that go with the videos. For those of you that are just joining. But yeah, what that looks like is, I would literally take a person. We're gonna take her today. Okay. I would literally show her hairstyle, and then I will show the before, the top, the back, the sides, all of that, right? Hey y'all, this is my work, bloop, bloop, bloop. Sometimes you don't even have to talk, just show the pictures. And then on the screen, it would say, book now at ... right? Or it would say color text, ... Whatever you're selling, the formula is the same. How many times have I held this book up during this video? Because people just joining. So I need y'all to know, like, this book has a ton of classes and you get in for $47. You get any other updates. You have lifetime access. Each class comes with a video and a workbook. So, the website class that I'm adding, because I'm excited to update that. So there's a ton of classes, websites, business cards, sales flyers, YouTube channel, Instagram, right? I need to go back through my Instagram too. And update it. And you get all of that. Those are the tools that you're going to use on a regular basis to sell, right? Deanna! Oh, I'm excited. I'm going to message you. I'm going to message you, boo. Welcome. Okay, any other questions? Your single ladies dance. Oh, no. No. Something possessed me. Well, actually, my boyfriend at the time asked me to post it. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I was doing the Beyonce dance because Single Ladies had just came out. And I decided I want to get up and try to do the Single Ladies dance. And it was horrible. I just took my weave out of my head. My hair flopping around. Thank you so much for sharing your gift. Kindness is a gift from God. Amen. Thank you. We should live full and die empty. Amen. Amen. So, the whole moral of the story is decide what you want, people. Oh, shit. Decide what you want. That's it. That's half the battle. People ain't making decisions because they don't want to make the wrong decision. None of that stuff matters. None of that stuff matters, you guys. Just make a decision. Your old videos are too funny. They're horrible. I'm watching this morning like, this is horrible. What possessed me? But it's because I follow what I feel I should do. Stop spending all that time questioning things, you know? And so I don't always get it right. Even when I get it wrong, I get it right though. Some of y'all need to have that mantra. Even when I get it wrong, I get it right. Welcome. I see you guys are joining. It don't show me the names. It just show me when I get a notification. When I get a payment. Oh, look at all these missed calls and stuff. Lord have mercy. What do people be wanting? Anyway, that's all I got. I'm gonna keep talking about this. Do you guys like this conversation? We're gonna keep talking about this. It's time for us to get started. Time to grow. Stop thinking about starting and just start. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna go live again because you guys were so lit last night. Hey, Miss Honey Sylvia. What's up, boo? Come on, yeah, I love that. Yamara. Yamara just owned that. Even when I get it wrong, I get it right. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. And that's how you should feel about it, because that's just the reality. How many things have you got wrong, but now you got it right? You look at some of them past boyfriends like, even when I get it wrong, I got it right. Lord Jesus, I'm right. He gone. Okay. I love you all. Turn on notifications. I'm going to go live tonight. Probably like 10 o'clock. Carla said, I'm at the salon and you're making me hungry while giving so much good info. Thank you. I'm eating, this is crab claw fingers. Y'all really should heat y'all food in the stove. Like, for real. It make your food taste more flavorful. It's like one of those mukbang videos, huh? I should do a mukbang video. What y'all think? Why do everybody always eat crab legs in the mukbang video? Is that what mukbang mean? Crab legs? Someone educate me, because I'm very not aware. Is that what mukbang videos? Do they have to be seafood? Hey, Audra. Look, boo. Audra gifted me this at the last event. It's her journal. I love writing on stuff, so I was like, thank you, boo. You guys, it's a mukbang video. I'm gonna Google it. What is that? I don't know. Mukbang is a live online audio-visual broadcast in which most hosts eat large amounts of food. Oh, I don't want to eat no large amount of food. Or interacting with the audience. Usually done through the internet. Mukbang became popular in South Korea. Oh, wow. That's just like a stomach ache waiting to happen. Look at these videos. That's too much food. So you just gonna be a little glutton on camera? You gotta eat a large amount. Oh no. That's too much food. Well, I ain't gonna eat that much food, so I'll have a boring video. No way. Too much food. This makes my stomach hurt. Everybody always do crab legs and shrimp and stuff. That's just so much food. Oh my Lord. Look at this. Okay, sorry, y'all. I don't even know where my YouTube tab at. And it's so popular. Who knew? Did you guys know this? Wow. Y'all laughing. Yep, even when I get it wrong, I'm getting it right. Yes, see you tonight. I don't know, but I'm on my way to get some crabs. You listen, these crab fingers are amazing. claws, whatever they call them, crab claws. They eat different stuff. I love crab legs. Me too. Oh my God. Crab legs and shrimp with potatoes. Oh my Lord Jesus. But listen, it makes my stomach hurt. I be saying the same statement and oh my Lord Jesus. So I can't eat big old portion. Anyway, I hope that you guys are inspired to do what you want to do. March to the beat of your drum, baby. If you die tomorrow, then what? You can't take nothing with you. You can't start nothing you want to do. So the urgency is just to get everything done now. And I also want to say, make sure the goal that you have is your goal. And believe that you can. Believing in God is believing in yourself, because you are not a mistake. You're beautifully and wonderfully made. God already knows what you need. He's a provider. So if you don't believe that you can do it, you're God's child. What a mess. Cindy Lou said that, this video took money. I had to eat because I'm hungry. I'm not trying to do no mukbang video. I'm hungry and I want to talk to y'all. And so here we are. I actually got to get ready to go. So moral of the story. Well, that's not the moral of the story, but moral of the story part 2. If you're not in this class, it's getting ready to end. And it's a ton of classes. My hand's dirty, so I can't turn the pages. But all these classes on creating a YouTube channel, getting clients in and out, tracking your money, paying yourself. How many of you guys want to know how to pay yourself, Lord Jesus? Tell the people. Pay yourself so you can live like you want to live. Back to the question of what do I want? The way I figured it out is I was like, I want to be able to do what I want to do. Like, who doesn't want to go? If somebody said, let's go to Turks and Caicos, I don't want to be like, oh, I can't afford it. I want to go. So I want to be able to go. Like, what? And I want to be able to roam different countries without being scary. So that means I got to go to different countries. I got to start traveling. And if you can't leave the country, start going to different states. Go to different cities. Start going outside by yourself. Some of y'all scared to eat in restaurants. I love eating in restaurants by myself. What do you want? Nobody's going to give it to you. You have to decide what it is. And if you don't, your life is going to be the same old, same old, same old. Very inspired since speaking right and meeting you guys. I'm in action big time. Love it. Thank you. And I truly believe you are also a kingdom pastor outside the four walls of the church where we should be. Aww. Everybody keeps saying that. I've accepted. I ain't accepting the title of pastor, but I love Jesus. Don't be mad if I slip up and curse. Working on it. I love you guys. And I'm gonna keep sharing. Because there's enough room for all of us to have everything that we want. And what my heart goes out when I look in my community and we're stuck in walls that we've created. Like, there are some barriers that we didn't create. And then there's other barriers that we've just created. And they may have served us. They may have served our ancestors. They may have served someone. But they don't serve where you're going. And so you get to say, you know what? This isn't working for me. I want to do this. I want this, or I don't want that. And when you begin to ask those questions, and when you begin to really redesign your life, like, what does it look like? What does it feel like? Maybe I'll do a workshop. What do you guys think? For this weekend, I was going to do the either quit your day job workshop again. If you already bought it, you just get the replay. You don't have to buy it again. I was going to do the quit your day job workshop. Or we should do this workshop. What do you guys think? Nose runners. Let me know in the comments, even on the replay. But we definitely need to look at what do we want and how do we get there. And get there. Start working towards getting there. and just be committed to where you say you want to go. Be fluid on how you get there, because that's just gonna be that's the way it works. Like I love that I get to have love now after having abuse. Like I love more after abuse. Like I have so much more to share with people. I can speak to dark places for other people and let them know, like, I can be an example of overcoming that. Like, I get to do that because of the places that I've been. So nothing you're experiencing is by accident. Nothing you're experiencing is working against you, you know? So value everything that you've experienced, value everything that you know, all of your skill sets, all of your life stuff. I'm going to Barcelona and the Congo. Be careful in the Congo, girl. I dated a man from the Congo. It's pretty amazing. Listen, nothing happens by accident. The end. Everything is working for you. Even when it's wrong, it's right. The end. I love you all. Decide what you want. Begin to think about that. We'll talk about this again tonight, probably around 10 p.m. because that's about when I went live last night. It was like 10 p.m. I didn't even think nobody was going to get on. It was so many people. It was nuts. LakeishaMichelle.com if you want to grab this book for $47 while the sale lasts. Is helping you market yourself, sales flyers, business cards, websites, how to create a YouTube channel, how to hit your goals in an expeditious manner, you know, how to get clients in and out, how to do Instagram, how to create a client experience. I mean, these are the workbooks that actually go with each video. So you get videos with each workbook, how to pay yourself. All of that is at LakeishaMichelle.com. waiting for you to devour, darling. And they're so bite-sized, you can literally knock out each class and actually get progress. You're gonna love that. I love you. I shall see you later. That is all for now. My computer's about to die. That is it. I love you. I want you. What song is that? And I want that I live for. Can't take it anymore. I would say quit your day job, but I got fired. I can't. Hey, but I'm opening my own beauty supply store. Yay! Well, you definitely gonna need to be Google heavy. If somebody is looking for a beauty supply, they're gonna be looking on Google. You need to be on Instagram. You need to be like dominating your neighborhood, right? And it's all about marketing. Beauty supplies go out of business if people don't know about them and if they don't have the products people want. So what's your market? What are people looking for? What's hot? You gotta be able to move products. You gotta be a salesperson, right? And so yeah, like beauty, and some people keep asking about this beauty supply thing. The way I look at it is, if I had a beauty supply store, for example, if I decided to invest in a product line, maybe I buy design essentials and influence and all these product lines wholesale. And then I turn all of that into a store. And then people can just buy products. And I literally just become the neighborhood product person. And then I sell a percentage of my stuff online. That's a beauty supply. Like, I think we get beauty supply. Asians have dominated for so long. We just think it has to be that big. But you can have a big business moving products. You know what I'm saying? But you still would have to be creative. How can yours be different from the Asian store? Well, providing the education that goes along with the products, which means you would need partnerships. What are your key partnerships? This is why we study business models, because business models allow you to really play with, how am I going to make this a viable, profitable business, right? What are my key activities going to be? You know, who do I need to leverage? What are the resources that I need? The things that I have to have in order to run this business. You got to really map that out. If you need help with that, you guys, I love looking at business models and mapping it out. That's like, I love, 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 love. If you need help with that, then just text 214-919-5443. 214-919-5443. And the end. Okay, I'm going for real this time. Be back tonight. Turn your notifications. Subscribe on YouTube. We're almost at 27,000. Or is it 28? 27 or 28. I don't know. Let me look. I keep forgetting the number. What are we almost at? Y'all, that food was everything. When I tell you it was everything, it was everything. I'm glad I ate it now because I'm gonna go work out later. We were 27,000. We're literally at 26,924 subscribers. So please subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your pa. We ain't going to Arkansas, but tell them anyway. I love you so much. I followed you for some time now. You really inspire me. Yay, I have my own channel now. Go ahead. I love y'all. Shoot. I love you guys. Amazing. Okay, peace out. Peace out.